13 seconds early. We are live 13 seconds early this time rather than a minute early. Today is going to be Battle Armor Mess Day because there's going to be a whole lot of battle armors in this mission because, well, the objective is at the end of round 12, the person who has the most battle armors in this little factory up there, I'll show it on the map preview. There's a nice little factory here. The one who controls the most battle armor in that particular area is the winner. And Armor is going to have fewer battle armors than me, but he's got much better mechs and much better battle armor. Well, 5 battle armors per point rather than 4. Elemental battle armors are pretty good. Sphere standards are not as good. Ravagers are pretty good battle armors from my experience. So I think Ravagers might do the trick every once in a while. And we'll see how it goes. Basically, you're going to be coming in from the southeast. Part of the enemy force comes in from the southwest, and there's a defense force around the base. That's what you need to know at this point. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, we can click I'm done and get started. Even though we have a ghost, ghosts are fine. They usually don't cause too much issues. Ooh. Okay, did a whole bunch of rolls there. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have added that roll report because it's going to make things weird. Doesn't matter. All right. So
There's quite the mess on the field already.
Yeah, there might have been a few people getting into scraps around here, but they don't count as rough terrain. Okay, at least. I was worried there for a second because that might make things difficult if they were all rough. There's some of those maps that I'd probably want to re-edit at one point. All right, enemy commander. It is Grasshopper buddy. Their Hermes buddy. And the Huron warrior buddy. Always wanted to play with a Huron warrior, but I never had the mini. So I'm going to be playing a couple.
That's an interesting Huron warrior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people don't do huge battle armor fights very often because on the table, it is awful to do. Really, it's going to take you like 5 eternities to be able to do anything with an armor, with a battle armor platoon. But with MegaMek, it's not as problematic. You won't have as many weird rolls and as many odd things to worry about. You've basically caught the Nelson's Longbows before they could fortify the location. Basically, the transport unit is coming in from that southwest border with the majority of the battle armors. So you're in luck in that case, at least for that.
It's just a matter of cutting them off.
That is basically it. We're going to see how that thing's going to work, basically.
I've also seen you take a lot of ECM.
That is actually incidental. I wasn't wanting to take that many ECMs. That is incidental. Because I wasn't planning on taking that many ECMs, but a lot of modern mechs and modern armor come built in with them. So I guess that's a good thing for me, but all right, move here. Grab Opper.
To see ECM source, yes, kill that.
You go ahead and try to spot Mr. Hermes too. That's the good Hermes too with a Clan Ultra AC-10 too. That's going to jam first time I shoot it. Because that's what that's what ultra auto cannons do. Let's see. And I want the no, Manteuffel. Manteuffel. And the other Manteuffel. The EU is always difficult for me because in French, EU is E and not Oi. But I know in English and in German it's Oi, so it confuses me. All right.
Most of the time in French, there's sounds that you just ignore.
Did you crash? Can you stop crashing first turn, please? Bloody hell.
Side slip.
Okay, I am not going to be running those things if we have to turn, I guess. I have terrible luck with these piloting rolls on vehicles.
I'm surprised Eric didn't skid out trying to turn on the road.
Wait. Okay, it's crew stunned too. Okay. I thought it managed to immobilize itself by crashing into a wall, which, knowing my luck, would have been a standard kind of situation. The concept of the Ultra AC-20 is wonderful as a weapon. In actual play, it ends up jamming every single time. It's not even funny. Nowadays, I almost like the LB-20X better. Just because you got that solid slug or the clusters, depending on the situation. Okay, those guys can go fast, though. Because mechs don't crash if they... Mechs don't crash if they run and turn at the same time. Unless they're on pavement. Then it happens, and you cry. Because that's just how unfortunate life is. All right. No, I'm not using any fancy things. Okay, firing. 12. 12 is a chance to hit. I'm going to take it. I mean, that is the most longbow of the... No, it's not the most longbow of the longbows, but it's just a very longbowy longbow. 13 is not enough to hit, that's for sure. Okay. 11. There are 10 on these.
I misplaced. Where's the ECM source?
Boatman Teufel, if I remember right. The Merkava? No, the Merkavas don't have. The Huron Warrior. And ECM source. Good question. I know the Huron Warrior for sure. The Man Teufel. And there's one other. And I'm not sure which. Okay, no, it would be those three. Because I don't see any others. At least not off the top of my head. All right, well. It is a weird Huron Warrior. I didn't go with the basic one, but... Yeah, you're too far to shoot. You're too far to shoot. You're too far to shoot. I mean, the guy's all the way to the back there.
Even with my long range weapons, I'm still not quite in range yet.
Yeah, we're just far enough that things are very difficult to do anything still. But I mean, I've got no reason. You've got no reason not to shoot, especially in, well, unless you're gonna overeat with everything. But
Oh, that's something I forgot about.
what, eat?
Weapons blocked by passenger.
Oh,
You know why you see all those Omni mechs with all of their weapons in their arms?
Yeah, that's why. And hello, David. Argyle, you'll be able to come back when you're done eating. It's okay. I don't think it's going to be a 15-minute game. Well, we never know. Bad things could happen. But, you know. I've had weirder things happen in BattleTech as well. But first time using a Fury as well. But weird tanks. All right, well. Oh, I see red already. The one LRM 20 hit on the 12. I am happy with that. The Hermes didn't do much. The Black Python blew out the machine gun and part of the treads on the first Merkava. Well, that's to be expected. The Huron Warrior failed miserably. The Black Python shot. I don't know if you shot the same Merkava with both of them, or
yeah, everything on that one Merkava.
Oof. He might not be looking to turret jam, stabilizer damaged. Oof. Light Gausses miss. The LRMs miss. The rotary AC5 miss. The ATM3 minor. Yeah, that guy's probably not going to be moving much longer. All right. Well, I did a little bit of damage, so I should be happy about that. But I didn't do much. And that Merkava is immobilized. Not quite. He can still move. But the turret's jammed. Well, it's not in a great shape. Let's go with that. And I poked at the Viper, basically. I mean, one of your Star Adder, I had more chances to hit, and I did shoot with a bunch of stuff, and not much came of it, basically. All right, well, stay in the woods. It's not a bad idea. Well, Hermes do Hermes things. There. The courageous little Hermes. With a TMM of 3, it's not super easy to hit, at least. You can't get too close to things because it's inner sphere LRM 2015s. So I do have to worry about that. Oh, you can only do one elevation change per turn on a vehicle now, can you? Good enough. Yeah, not a terrible movement. See, you can do it. You can succeed in a piloting check. You can do it, little bandit. Great APC to bandit. Truly one of the great light tanks that are available to carry battle armors and do all sorts of fun things. Yeah, go there. That's fine. And retreat those guys towards the base. I have to remember that I can jump the inner sphere standards. I had forgotten last game that I used some. Those things are actually jump capable. Oh, yeah, no, I shouldn't be using my mask every turn now, should I?
I mean, you can until it bites you.
It bites you just like an ultra autocannon. It'll bite you just fast enough that problems will start happening. No need for a tag to tag things. All right. Oof. Nothing that's easy to hit at that range still. Sorry. It's not like I don't have a whole lot of LRMs, so shooting them shouldn't be too much of an issue. There we go. It's probably going to make me run a bit hot, but yeah, you know what? If you don't try, you don't succeed. All right. All right, I can shoot this. That's a pretty nice full battery. Light Gauss. As I was saying, I'm learning to love the light Gauss more and more as I use it. It might be Stockholm Syndrome as well. I'm not sure.
Like, the weapon itself isn't good, it's because you can squeeze it into a smaller platform.
And I can squeeze an AC-10 to do the same kind of thing. That's where I have problems with it, is that the AC-10 kind of does the same.
For 2 more damage, but you lose a range bracket, don't you?
Yeah. Like this. All right, I can shoot there. There we go. You guys don't have anything in range to shoot. You have nothing to shoot. You have nothing to shoot. Oh, yeah, they're inner sphere large pulse lasers. I thought large pulse lasers, that's going to be decent. And then, oh, yeah, it's a inner sphere. All right. Well, the Hermes is going to be lit up. Oh, well, he's not dead. Turn 1. That's a good start. The Longbow did nothing. Needed 11s to hit, so I was not expecting much. Ooh, engine and XL gyro. It is very dead. It is very dead now. Rip the Hermes. He tried. He didn't succeed. And Ag 20 causing some amount of damage to the Huron Warrior. The Grasshopper kind of doing a decent amount of damage on the Blood Asp. But it's going to run Ot next turn because PPCs run Ot. That's a problem. Hermes, hey, you managed to miss everything. Congratulations. Ugh. Even the medium X balls hit on a 7, missed. Okay, the Hermes is very, very, very dead. Okay.
I wanted to make sure.
You made darn sure. The Huron Warrior did it with his alarm 15. 9 missiles on the Blood Asp. Okay, that's good. Merkaba not doing much. Oh, yeah, okay. No, other Merkaba. Light Gauss hitting on the Blood Asp. Ooh, it's starting to look rough already. Right leg took a medium laser. And you succeeded your piloting skill check. So there is a dead Hermes there, and nothing else really. Okay. Where's the Grasshopper? Oh no, the Grasshopper he sinks 32, so he can shoot one snub nose and both his standard PPCs at least. Oh no, the snub nose and light PPCs. Okay. Now, well, if I want it, I need to. I kind of still need to get closer. That's the Grasshopper. You get there. Might have some protections in the wood. Now the annoying little guys are going to start opping around. And I have my own annoying little guys, and then more annoying little guys are coming, and there's going to be a whole mess of them. Go there. Okay, I can go fast in a straight line with an hovercraft. I should be fine doing that. Now. Yes, Burns. There's Gribblies. There's going to be a whole lot of Gribblies. Hell, I think there's going to be more Gribblies in this map than on most games. And the goal is to have the Gribblies in the base at the end. So hopefully I can get some Gribblies there and cause some trouble with them. Well, you can go straight line. Straight lines are good, like I said. Just stay there. You're a tank. You're supposed to try to tank stuff. Anyways, you're half destroyed, so you can stay there. Yeah, same with you. Just stay there. Manteufel, though, I should probably move. The rotary 5 is going to be more useful at closer range. Not a weapon I've used very often. I need to still understand how they work. Some people say always shoot maximum. Some people say be careful with them. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do. All right, you're on the walls.
How bold is too bold?
As long as it's not Comic Sans MS bold, we should be fine. Because that's bold and ugly. Go there. There we go. There's got no reason to tag anything. It's not like I've got any fancy missiles. And let's try this. We've got nothing to lose. MML5s are fun. Grasshopper. This guy's an 8. This guy's a... It's 27. That's 32. That's good. You're on warrior. We're going to try that. You're almost in range for something. You're in range for something. You're not, though. Well, no, those are the light armored one. All right, got decent chance to hit with that. There we are. Quad shot should be good. Quad shot should be good. You can't shoot. You can't shoot. You've got a target. Oh, weapon blocked by passenger. I also have that problem. And I'm out of range with this one. Starting to think of, well, I've got already the presentations I'm recording for next week, but I'm starting to think, I did Year of the Dragon last year because it was the Year of the Dragon, and I did the dragon for that. Now it's the Year of the Snake, so I'm starting to think of all the snake mechs I could talk about. Maybe just do a fun one-time little presentation on snakes. Not sure if it'll be any good, but... All right. The Longbow did a decent amount of damage on the... No, I said decent. No, not a very decent amount of damage on the Great Worm. Battle armor. Dealing a bit of more damage on that Merkaba. That's always fun. Grasshopper doing the job. Black Python shooting at the man Teufel. Driving issues, okay. Your Huron warrior misses with both his LRMs. Need 8, roll 6. Need 8, roll 6. I have doubts. RNG. RNG, you're evil. Black Biting shooting at the man Teufel. Chopping off the armor mainly. Bandit misses. Merkava deals some damage on the Viper. The other Merkava deals decent amount of damage on a Viper. And a Great Worm shoots at the Fury. Okay, didn't cause any catastrophic damage, but some damage nonetheless. Manteufel manages to miss with everything on 8s. The other one, though, deals... it's a decent amount of damage on that Blood Asp. Crusaders doing nothing. The Blood Asp also does not much. While the other one... Engine destroyed, immobile. The vehicle very, very immobile. Crew stunned, 1/3. Destroyed by damage. There we go. I knew something was gonna... I knew things were gonna go bad for him. As things started piling on.
Still getting slapped around a little.
The thing is, with Clan Cloud Cobra, they really don't have mechs. They really don't have a whole lot of mechs. They have aerospace fighters. They've got a decent amount of those. But they don't have a whole lot of mechs, basically. Which is kind of annoying. But it kind of makes sense because they're completely forgotten by everyone that's not people who played Cloud Cobra a long, long time ago, basically.
Good thing I'm still Viper.
I mean, in Vengeance, at some point, basically the Republic and the Wolverines are going to go and basically beat up very, very badly the Homeworld clans. But that's not for a little while still, at least not in what I've got planned. But those guys are probably not going to enjoy it very much. If I go there, I might be able to shoot with those recoilless rifles. Steel Viper, I mean, I've been covering the Steel Viper mechs quite a bit. I mean, I've just done the Black Python. I'm doing the Goshawk. So I've been doing quite a few of them. So at least I can say that I've done those. So it is kind of already the year of the snake. We're already talking about all sorts of snake things. Goshawk's not really a snake thing. Unless is that an Auk that actually eats snake? European Goshawk. What did he eat? The taxonomy, subspecies, description, behavior, hunting behavior. No, they're just regular Auks. They are unfortunately not. It's the golden eagle on not the Egyptian, the Mexican flag, the one that eats the other snake there on it. Pretty. Can't say the Mexicans don't have a cool flag. They have a really cool flag. So what do I do with you? Just stick there. I mean, the Merkavas I have are the better, are a better version of it. than what fought the Mackie at in the original big Mackie fight. I mean, I think it's the Mark 9. There's a Mark. No, that's the Mark 9. It's the most modern one. There's the Mark 8. That's got an LB5. No, an AC5 and an LRM 10. Not quite as good, but they're fairly cheap. I think it's an ICE engine, so it's fairly cheap to build and maintain.
And keep in mind that at the time, those were cutting edge.
No, not during the battle with the Mackie. They weren't. The ones they used for the fight against the Mackie were not cutting edge. They were
they had the primitive equipment.
They were okay enough. Let's use that term with them. And they had their long-range missile rack removed to replaced with a drone control system. So that does reduce their firepower a decent chunk as well. But I think they had bar 8 armor rather than bar 10 armor. So whenever the PPCs from the Mackie hit them, there was a chance for a critical hit right there. So that's also a big difference.
It's just that it was also at the time when things like the heavy rifle were coming.
I think they had medium rifles as their main guns, actually.
Yeah, and that would make sense because it would not be able to damage the Mackie.
No, they do 2 damage. They do 2 damage with them.
Medium rifles can't, and then light rifles can't.
The light rifle can't do damage on a mech, but I think a medium rifle with a -3 damage, they'll deal 3 damage. Because the rifle type weapons deal a less damage, but not no damage, basically. They are pretty good at the time. Nowadays, they're terrible. What I'd like with the rifles is that they make a modernized version of the rifles that do the regular damage and have a better ammo efficiency, because they're also terrible for ammo and efficiency, and just have that additional ballistic choice for the 3-to-1. The light, medium, and heavy rifles could be available as an additional ballistic weapon for everybody. It'd be a bit weird, but I think it would work.
How much do I want to overheat this turn?
Did you pay for the eat bar? Yes. Use the eat bar. I paid for that damn eat bar. I'm going to use it. I am going to be recording a video on the on the supernova, the mech that symbolizes that pretty soon. So let's see. That is quite something. The Star Adder is now very close to me. Well, that's why I've got SRMs in those MMLs. So, SRM MMLs, do your thing. And I don't see anything good there. Okay. Grab upper. Huron guerrier. This particular configuration can shoot both his LRM-15 and 3 of its 4 medium lasers. That is very good for a medium mech. 2 bandits. Those 2 can't do much. Well, that's what you're doing. You, though. Let's try this. And if I twist... If I twist, I can shoot at you. Okay. Let's go with that. Haha, I can shoot with my recoilless rifle. That's the one thing I'm okay with the Ghost of Abita stuff. That some of those battle armor weapons, like the recoilless rifles and stuff like that, can be equipped on mechs now. Some of these things I am less. Oh, all its weapons are. Oh no, okay. So just the left torso LRM-10 that can't shoot. The Mengshen, odd mech, but it's pretty good. Let's see the end result here. The anti-personal Gauss misses the Merkava. The Longbow, it's with his SRMs. Yay, SRMs, all sorts of things flash. Snub nose PPC and a light PPC it on the Black Python. Not doing as much damage as I'd wanted to. While the Viper's doing more damage than I'd wanted to. But that's, it needs 3 to it with his large pulse lasers. That's what Vipers are for, I guess. This one here also shooting at the Grasshopper, who's been taking quite a bit of damage. The Huron Warrior should have hit with something, but keeps missing. The Menshen got hit by one of the ER medium laser.
Not enough to knock it down.
Oops. The Grasshopper just lost its head. The Grasshopper just ejected. The Grasshopper pilot just ejected in the nick of time as he saw the PPC bolt get into its head. That was a bad thing. Oh, and Manteuffel rotary autocannon jams, obviously. This is going to be that's going to be a rough one. Rotary AC5, 2-shot hits. I mean, I'm beating up one of the Star Adders pretty bad. And now the Longbow, it took a bit of a beating. Oh, no, just lost it at MML5. At least it's not the ammo. Hey, guess what?
Jam.
The Rotary AC5 on the Fury just jammed. So, in the same turn, 2 Rotary AC5s shooting at 4 bullets. Jammed. Aerosphere standard battle armor misses. Oh, no, the large pulse laser hit the Great Worm. That didn't look. That made the armor go poof. But we succeeded our piloting skill rolls. So, bad things have happened to the Grasshopper, but that one is, the standard battletech situation where you good things happen and then you get in the head. ERPPCs to the head are of a tendency to work really well. I try to remind people of that.
All right, let's declare physical attacks.
You took some damage. You're still pretty clean. You took some damage on the left side. I should turn you around, basically. That's what you need to do sometimes with tanks. You take damage on one side, you turn it around. It's like flipping cookies or pastries. Oh, yeah, one of the Star Adder is looking rough and is looking rough. Okay. I have that, at least.
Return to declare physical.
All right. Oh, it's my turn to declare physical attacks. Sorry, I was forgetting I could physical attack people. You kick, and you hit. I kick, and I miss. That's not fair.
You didn't fall down?
How's that fair?
Oh, you did fall down.
I did fall
You
down.
take all the damage.
I fell on the second roll. Basically, me missing my kick on a 5 caused me to fall where I needed to roll a 4. This is entirely terrible. But you're overeating. It's not much of a consolation. Oh, now true. You have to deploy the helicopters now, probably.
Yes.
You get 2 points of helicopters, which is about the only vehicle your unit has, because the Steel Viper Alpha Galaxy are not going to be using regular tanks, because that just doesn't work with the equipment you have. All right, what can I do that would be useful? You're just moving your battle armors, are you? If I go there, I see the helicopters, and I can start shooting at them. And you can go this way really fast. If you don't get stomped by that great worm.
Great worm might start having problems real soon.
Is that rough, or is that considered normal terrain? Let's see. That should be rough. It'll just make things more difficult for the bandit, but with the Centurion, I should be able to go through. Oh no, the darn pilots. I thought I had removed the pilots are on the ground thingy.
He just doesn't have a gun.
Climb mode. All right, let's do it that way. Yeah, one of the Longbows' leg is looking really rough. The other things are okay-ish. One of the legs is not looking too good. Just try to go there. All right, you didn't crash. Keep going. You might do good. Okay. You can still try to go there. Even if he skid there, it wouldn't have been too bad. There's nothing to crash against. So it's not entirely terrible. All right, move there, please. See, you can skid when you're moving here. It's okay. You can skid when there's nothing to crash against. That's fine. That's fine.
Can I get a favorable skid though? It's 4.
You do this. Is that the one with the jammed gun? No, this one's gun is not jammed. Okay. Oh no, it is the one with the jammed gun. Of course. Move there and unjam your RAC, possibly.
Both.
You, however, are good. Just move back, go back to the base, and try to protect it. I mean, you still have... oh, yeah, I can try to unjam your gun and move back. There. If we keep doing that, we might have a good result at some point. CF90 buildings, okay. It's not... What do we have? We still have to move the Menchen and the... Yeah, the Menchen hasn't moved yet. You can stay there. You can stay there. You're on the walls. You're good.
You think you are safe? Actually, you might be safe. So check. Yes, that hangar's tough.
Oh man. Okay. Someone on the Discord just shared is mega grade Zaku 2. That thing is a monster. 148. So that is really big for a model kit. But then again, 148's not that big if you were building like, planes or tanks. But for mobile suits, it's pretty big. Well, one of them's still jammed, the other one isn't. Well, at least there's that. All right. All right, better try different things here. Like this, and rear-facing medium lasers are not well enough. Okay. You just go to town. That's the... Oh, that's the longbow. Didn't I just shoot the longbow, though? Thought I did. Guess it didn't behave. There you go. Your own warrior. as a Viper right in his face. Well, the Viper that's right in my face is a bit more of a threat than the helicopters. So I think I'm going to be shooting that. I'm going to try shooting at that while you're there. Try shooting at that while you're there. You have nothing in your line of sight. You shoot this. You also have a Viper in your face, so I better shoot at it. All right, twist. Torso twist this way. Just to make sure I can shoot at least my main guns. You got 2 large pulse lasers. That's weapons. You have no weapon whatsoever, so not much you can do. Why is the old thing looking weird? It's because of, yeah, okay. The Donair assault helicopters. No, Donar. They were the Donair. They'd fly around with roasting spits.
What's the crime? Eating a meal? A succulent family meal?
It's really a Canadian way of saying it because nobody else says Donair than Canadians for that stuff. Oh, the Enter. It did add a really nice shot on the Huron Warrior.
One of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty cool. Merkaba doing some damage on the other Blood Asp. First Donar didn't do much. The second one killed a trooper with a ZR large laser. The Longbow, I would have hoped for something a bit more, but it did okay. The SRM2 from the Elementals did damaged the motive system even more.
But why did it do that? It's 2 damage, and it seemed to spread over the entire vehicle.
The beauty of SRMs, especially large amounts of them against tanks, is that you're going to start doing so many chances to critical, motive damage, weapon destroyed, all that stuff. You're going to just pack so many of them that it's going to start causing all sorts of issues. Okay, the Huron Warrior managed to hit the guy that was right in front of him, at least. The battle armor shot at the Longbow. Just hit the foot and the lower leg actuator. The other MML5 just went out. Ouch. PPC missed. PPC missed. Rotary AC5 is doing what Rotary AC5s are meant to do, so it's doing okay. The other Viper is shooting up the battle armors. They're not looking too good anymore, but nobody's dead. It's a start. While he shot back with his mighty recoilless rifles and did, an okay amount of damage. I like light recoil rifle. They're pretty decent as a weapon. Oh, the Huron Warrior is just at an engine hit. Well, that's the beginning of the end. And the Centurion did hit the Great Worm fairly well, though. Mention, I would have hoped it would have hit with large pulse lasers, but, it's large pulse lasers. The Great Worm dealing a decent amount of damage against that Centurion. And an ER small laser on the Bandit that stunned the crew for 1 turn. Like, just a single ER small laser, like, pew! And the crew's like, what the heck's going on? Oh, there's a lot of red now on the Huron Warrior. Oh, 2 more engine hits. Well, that's 3 engine hits in 1 turn. That generally doesn't leave things for very long. The Star Adder is shooting again at the longbow.
Listen.
Well, you hit it with a couple weapons. Still, I mean, it's going to fall anyways from having lost 2 actuators in the leg. So, yeah. The pilot's still conscious. There's that. Well, the Huron warrior had a brief but glorious career. We'll say that. That group of battle armor is not that bad. I would have expected a little bit worse. But then again, you just stomped on one of them.
15 damage.
Stomp. Well, there you go. And okay, you just stomped on the overcraft and you hit the turret and the longbows. Poor guy. Well, battle armors have a decent amount of armor compared to infantry, but you know, losing my grasshopper from a head hit really caused some issues there. I mean, you're losing all the initiatives, and I have the initiative streak replacement on. So while I shoot poorly, I win initiatives. Is that a good thing? I'd rather be able to shoot. If I try to get up, what's the difficulty on that? A 6. I can get up on a 6. I should be able to get up on a 6. I can't move anymore because I don't have movement points. But I can get up on a 6. And fall again. But, you know, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. You are crew stunned. So you can't do anything fancy. But you can move. I mean, I need to get battle armors in the base if I want anything to... If I want any chances of winning this game in any way, shape, or form.
I need to stop them from getting in the base.
Or kill them when they're there. I mean, it's not like you don't have that opportunity as well. There's a pool over there. Maybe the battle armors should go in the pool and just chill out. That'd be a smart thing to do. Smarter than going to war with people. There. I've got one guy here. That hasn't moved yet, has it? You just stay there. Those I should be able to just jump back. What is going to happen here? Those move 8-12. They might be able to... No, they're not getting in just yet. there. Donars haven't moved.
What to do with the diamonds?
914. Yeah, Donar is basically a warrior with an ER large laser instead of a AC2, which is much better. The objective is to get more battle armor than your enemy in the base by the end of turn 12. I'm explaining it to my son that's right next to me. Right now, well, I have more. I have two. One of them is not looking fantastic, but it's there. Yeah, just stay there. Blocking the entrance. It's not a bad idea. This guy... Bit of our damage in the front and the left side's not too good. Go hide in the woods and try to unjam your gun. You... Try to jump away if possible. And you... There's battle armors. You can't dead from above with battle armors. My son is saying that battle armors should be able to dead from above against infantries. That would be messy. That would work because a ton of steel falling on you would kill you. But that would be messy. And I don't think the rules exist for it, but, you know.
They should be able to use their heavy battle cloth against infantry.
You put power boots on them, like on the Angry Marines. Let's try that. You... Oh, crew stunned. Yeah, can't shoot much when you're crew stunned. What do you see? Not much, but that was the goal here. Nothing's in range. This guy's in range. Well, in range, but it takes a 13 to hit, so that's basically the same as not being in range. Let me see here. Oh, the battle armors are on my X. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You. Oh, you can't see, though. Oh, you can still shoot that. All right. Oh, you can't see. Okay. That fantastic rear firing weapon, once again, is not the biggest threat we have, but it exists. A David light Gauss rifle. Now that's a weapon you don't see every day. It's not as good as an AP Gauss, but it's what the inner sphere is able to build. It's like the mag shot. It's not as good as an AP Gauss, but it's what the inner sphere is able to build. It really should deal bonus damage against infantry because the mag shot's just not worth it as long as it doesn't have that bonus damage against infantry. Unfortunately. There's arrows going all over the place. When I had the Grasshopper, the C3 network was more useful, but then it got a PPC to the head, not an arrow to the knee. PPC to the head is a little bit worse than an arrow to the knee.
There we go.
All right, let's see how bad things turn out. Battle Armor tried to swarm the Merkava. Defender swarmed. Well, the Longbow managed to hit the helicopter. Didn't do anything good, though. I wanted to, immobilize it or something. The David... Ooh, all... Oh, no, it's your elementals against my elementals. Well, a whole lot of hits there. The bandit misses. The Enter kills a trooper with ER medium laser. The other one is crippling the Manteuffel. The Merkaba manages to hit with the Streak SRM4. I mean, that's a consolation. The Manteuffel is doing an okay job here. Hit to the head with an AC5. It's not a PPC, but, it's unpleasant. A little bit of damage all over the place. The Donar hitting the Menshen. And, tried to hit one of the other crafts. The Centurion took all the shots from the Donar. That's painful.
That's pretty well, but took it.
Manteuffel hit with just an ER medium. Inner Sphere Standard, 2 of the recoilless rifles managed to hit. Better than nothing. Trooper killed. Damage, destroyed by damage. Okay, well, that one tried its best, and its best was not very good. Centurion did hit the Great Worm for a decent amount of damage. The Menshen misses miserably. It needs 7 to hit, and I miss all the time. David Gauss rifle. Come on, David. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
It hit the already stripped off armor on the right arm,
Mm-hmm.
which is where its heavy goes, which is where its
Ag
Gauss rifle is.
No crit. I mean, if there was a crit there, bad things could have started happening. The Menshen is taking a decent amount of beating. The Great Worm is fighting the Centurion to the nail. Except for the Ag that shot at the Bandit and didn't destroy it, but that certainly caused a lot of problems. Your Star Adder didn't do much, though. Actually did. Between Jack and nothing. Oops. Well, there goes the Longbow. It is It is very dead. It is very dead. Well, only 40 damage from the ammo explosion. It's not the most ammo explosion that I've seen recently. Everybody succeeds their piloting skills. My son just said it's not a good turn for me. It's never a good turn for me. What are you talking about?
Are that the only melee attack you could make?
There we go. We're gonna kick. It's time to play
It's
kicky
gonna
poo.
fall over.
The mention kills one of your guys. Ha! A 55-ton kicking a battle armor is enough to kill it. The Great Worm kicks me. I kick the Great Worm. Neither of us fall. Okay. Weird things could have happened there. All right. There's very few mechs left on the field, but there's still a whole lot of tanks and a whole lot of battle armors. Many of them that are not even deployed yet. So, yeah, things are going to get funny. Oh, that's the one that's got heavy damage on its engine. Yeah. Thing is, bandits are really tough as well. They're not just good, they're also tough. That's my bandit. Move here. Unload. Unload. There we go. Start dropping my troops. Hopefully good things happen. And we don't turn into a mosh pit of battle armors. But I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. It's going to turn into 20th century warfare. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Only tanks. No, that's Tanky's website. Only tanks. It's going to be a whole lot of tanks and a whole lot of infantry. Yeah, it is going to turn into World War II. No, we've got helicopters. So yeah. It's Vietnam. An X is 30 meters. I don't know how fast you run, Charles.
Let's say 7 kilometers per hour.
Well, normal human has a movement speed of 1 in battletech. So I would assume someone who runs should be able to do 30 meters. How long is it? 30 seconds? 15 seconds? I can't remember.
Am I actually going to be able to shoot from there?
Now there's jamming on top of jamming on top of jamming everywhere as well.
How is the bandits are at doing? Well,
I mean, both Star Adders have taken a decent beating, though. One of the Vipers not looking too great. The Great Worm, I'm gonna lose the fight against the Great Worm, aren't I? But you know,
Only if the Donimers get the shots.
the thing is, it really doesn't take much for them to get those lucky shots. At 10 damage per ER large laser, it's scary. That's the problem.
Oh no, it's 10 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom in a little bit on the base because there's so much stuff in that, like 120 meters there at the entrance. Everyone is jammed, but it's because there's ECM above of ECM on top of ECMs there. So Try not to show your rear to something, but let's do something like that, maybe.
The MegaMek warns me if I'm going to go through the building.
That's it. I mean, it's legal.
Remember to use climb to get out of the hangar.
I mean, you count as in the base, so stay there. And we're going to have Ravagers, and we're going to have Inner Sphere Standards, and we're going to have all sorts of fun things.
Something like a place where you need to precisely put the explosive to explode again.
All right, you keep going, like right in his face, right in his face. There's a Viper.
Within minimum range of the hag.
Ags. The thing is, even if you're in the minimum range, if you still get that +2 to your clustering because you're close enough. That's what makes Ag really nasty at short range, even with the minimum range. Hyper Assault Gauss are very, very good weapons. Let's not mince words there. They are incredibly good weapons. Ag 40s are maybe a little bit too big, though. That's part of the problem. No, the biggest Ag is still an Ag 40. Ag 80, you'd probably, I mean, you could make a naval Hyper Assault Gauss. That would be the most horrible thing to ever have been invented. Pretty sure someone would sue if something like that was invented. Okay, what do you
Time to
see?
kill as many battle armor as possible.
You see that Viper. That's about it. You see between nothing and absolutely nothing. Okay. You see the Viper. All right, let's just shoot everything. Twist this way. Oh, the turrets? No. Okay, the turret's jammed on this guy. Oh, the turret's jammed on this guy too, ain't it? Oh, of course it is. Well, that makes things nasty. All right, let's try that. Man Teufel. All right, let's try that. Other Man Teufel. Try that.
Oh, exposed actuator because bonus to hit.
Exposed actuator. What has exposed actuators?
Dimension.
Oh, come on. Sorry. that is a terrible thing to have when there's battle armors all over the place. Exposed actuators are not a good thing to have on battle mechs when there's battle armors around. It's good against almost everything else, though, so it's not the worst quirk to put on something, let's say, but it's not the best thing either. All right, let's shoot more Davids. David assault rifle. David. And the other battle armor team. Done firing. You're an infantryman. You're not doing much. You're unconscious on the ground. You're not doing much.
If the unconscious on the ground is killing someone,
Yes, if someone that's unconscious on the ground is killing someone, you know something bad is going to happen. We've got so many things all over the place. At least I'm not the only one with a lot of units this time around. All right. Ha! I've unjammed my turret. Congratulations.
does he survive?
The bandit manages to hit with its PPC. That's good. Now the Henner is shooting all over the place. The bandit manages to hit with
Get
a
a headshot.
medium laser to the head. Jeez, that's one heck of a shot. All right. The other Henner dealing more damage against the battle armors. Ugh. The Centurion is not looking too good. Just lost its left arm. And took a lower leg actuator hit. And you see, when you hit with a AG at short range with a +2 bonus to the clustering, 20 projectiles hit. And it just blows through the armor. Oh, well, the battle armors just ate the tank for breakfast. Oops.
That's a lot of damage.
Well, that's all the remaining LRM ammo, the Streak SRM4 ammo, and 2 half tons of machine gun ammo. Why do you have 2 half tons of machine gun ammo? That is,
For each machine gun.
I guess, but that's not smart anyways. The Rotary AC5 did an okay job on the Black Python. I mean, I am dealing damage. It's just not enough.
A couple crits away.
Oop, the Mentions just got swarmed. The Fury managed to do absolutely nothing. The recoilless rifles managed to do nothing. The Black... Okay, you're shooting at the Ravagers. Those guys have a little bit more armor. And then the Fury, crew stun 1 turn, crew stun 2 turns, heavy damage to the motive system. Oh, well, that's peachy. And the Centurion manages to do absolutely nothing. Okay, the missiles at 14, maybe I shouldn't have shot those. That is definitely my bad. But I mean, things at 8, at some point, 8s should hit every once in a while. Oh, well, Dimension's doing an okay job, though. That's, well, inner sphere large pulse lasers are terrible, but I mean, when they hit, they do good things. Dimension, though, in return, okay, the pilot's not unconscious yet, but just took a shot to the head. No armor left on the right torso. More problems on the right torso.
Hey, only 1 instance of friendly fire.
Oh, one of your battle armor got hit by your own gun? Well, that's a situation that can happen. So I'm shooting at your battle armors with David Gauss rifles, so it did okay. You didn't do much with that blood asp, but I mean, it jumped, so it's always harder to hit. The other blood asp, some damage on a Ravager. An ERPPC shot on the Fury. All right. Oh, your Black Python just fell, though. Your other Black Python just fell as well. Ooh. Well, the Centurion's still up and Dimension's still up.
The engineer is not. Is he still alive?
I mean, he managed to unjam his turret before all the ammo went. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I guess. Yes, cannon bolts. You waited to get that. So you just
Okay, the Centurion didn't manage to land his kick, and Dimension landed his kick as well. All right. Well, things are becoming weird. Okay. I have a feeling that swarming on Dimension is not going to be very good for me in the end. You've got 2 light damage, 2 moderate damage, 2 heavy damage, 1 crippled. Who's your crippled unit? Probably one of the Vipers?
That fell over.
Yeah, well, both of them fell over, so this one's prone. Well, both are prone.
One took a lot.
No, one's at moderate. Oh, it's your blood asp because of the sheer amount of the damage it took.
It's fine.
I mean, it hasn't taken any crits yet, so
You will need to core that thing out to kill it.
that's what makes blood asp nasty. I know. Oh no, it's another team of battle armors. Okay. Yeah, the Ravagers are just fast enough that I don't think they're battle armors. They go like 2-3, which is surprising for battle armors. It's fast enough, basically. I haven't lost any of the bandits yet. The rest is not looking very good. And now it's selected. Oh, it is a bandit. Okay. Go there. Omni APCs are really fun because you literally carry 2 battle armors for the price of 1, basically. And this is turning into parking lot war, but this is a Manteuffel.
You sure about that?
I'm still trying to deal some damage. We've got a lot of stuff on the map there. Yeah, well, that's what else can I do?
You do have an LBX cannon and a VTOLs.
I could, but I mean, trying to take out the Great Worm is probably more worth it. Let's see how things go. All right, you just keep running. Try to leave the map, and you're unconscious on the floor. So just stay unconscious. No, I don't have anything else to move. Okay, the Black Python's got back up. All right, well, your crew's stunned, so nothing good's gonna come at you. A 9, I'm not gonna risk it, but for the main gun I can shoot, no problem. What is this now? It's another bandit. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Oh, crew stunned. Well, that solves that problem.
The only reason those tanks aren't walking on me right now.
Well, the Fury has been around for much longer than I expected it to be honest. Let's do that. See where it goes. Do that and see where it goes. Oh, David Gauss. Not very good weapon, but it's what was available.
See how high the heat bar goes?
Goes up to 60 from what I know. Normally at 30 things start getting bad. Okay, how bad did things go? Oh, the Ravagers blew out your lower arm actuator. Okay. Marauders are taking a couple shots. The other group of Ravager missed. One of the Ravagers dead. Marauders dead. No, my Marauders. Those are expensive. Those are the expensive battle armors. Oh, well. Centurion destroyed by engine destruction. Well, he tried. He tried his best, and his best was not very good. I'll rename all of my pilots Dan because that's what Dans are known for. Okay. Well, tandem charges don't do much against battle armors, but shooting at them do. Elemental battle armor with Gauss. Anti-personal Gauss. Shooting at the Ravagers. Those things are tough, at least. But they took a good chunk of its. Inner sphere standards are taking a whole bunch of its again.
Do I have enough damage to go through the Ravagers in time?
And the bandits shooting at more elementals. Elementals shooting at Manteufel. Oh, crew stun for one turn. Oh boy. Okay, I am starting to go through the armor on the Blood Asp, at least. And the mention just... did you see what just happened to the mention? The battle armors decided that the pilots should not stay in his cockpit anymore.
Just gotta screenshot that real quick.
Okay, one of the Viper is killing a bunch of the battle armors. That's what they're known to do. My battle armors are missing miserably. On a 6, they managed to miss. Centurion manages to do nothing. Again. Well, that was a waste. I thought a Centurion Omni would be able to kill a Great Worm. I guess I was wrong.
It kind of had hope.
Okay, the large pulse lasers. Okay, no, it's your large pulse lasers on the Marauders are just cooking them alive. And the Manteufel taking a pity damage. Large pulse lasers are dealing a lot of damage to your elementals, at least. So there's that in return. Did a tiny bit of amount of damage with that. David Gauss. The Centurion's dead, and now he's even more dead. David Gauss rifle dealing a tiny amount of damage on the Viper. The Blood Asp is destroyed the sensors on the Manteufel. That's unpleasant. And motive system motive driving still and a bunch of the troopers still getting killed by high explosive ATMs. Oh, a group of battle armor is destroyed by damage. Well, and a Ravager got killed by an ERPPC. I have no more mechs.
Just tanks?
I have APCs and half a Manteufel. Okay, you didn't kill the Manteufel with a kick. I was expecting, that to happen. But one of the bandits just, at its front end, no longer being a front end by your Blood Asp.
Kicked in the left side.
Did it? Wow, my unconscious pilot has just woken up. Congratulations. All right, let's see.
Now it's on round 10.
Yeah, now you really have to start cleaning up if you want things to turn out good. Yeah, just move there. Part of the thing, though, I still have battle armors, but not... You go through them fairly quickly, and those Anner can still do decent amount of damage with them, too. Because a ER medium and an AP Gauss, that's 7. That's 10 damage. That kills a battle armor outright, or at least deals enough damage to cause trouble. And you're close enough with your battle armors that you can bring them in the base by turn 12. So I do have to be careful, and I do have to play my cards right, basically, if I don't want things to really go sideways. The bandits don't count, by the way. It's really the battle armors that count because that's what can take the base. So. All right.
No, I can remember how to do this right.
Where am I? You no longer have battle armors. You run away. You no longer have battle armors, but you're not in a good spot to run away. So try running away the opposite way. Can't really move. So just gotta stay there. Let's see. Got a pilot here, a pilot there, a pilot there. Your crew stunned. Just move back for now. Your crew stunned. Move back for now.
Who can I target?
Got that team of battle armor there. You keep going after the great worm. Maybe something good will happen. Can't swarm this turn, but maybe next turn. You keep trying to run away from the battle if possible. Keep going. It's not a good, not great to be in a battle when everything's blowing up, but all right. All right. You no longer have rockets. You still have rockets. That's mine. That's mine. I have to find your battle armors if I want to shoot at them.
This mess.
It's such a mess. It's fun, but it's a mess. Um, mm, mm, um, okay, no, you guys are running away. You are running away, but you see helicopters. You're not going to be able to hit the helicopter, but you see the helicopter. I mean, crew stunned. Crew stunned. You can still shoot with your light recoilless rifle. You can shoot with your David rifle. You never know. I can hit the right arm and blow out that Gauss rifle. Yeah, those are the pilots. They're not going to be shooting at anything because they don't have guns. Maybe finishing a coffee at 8:51 was not a great choice. I do have to work tomorrow. What's your ECM source around here? Enter?
The Andrews got top ECM.
Yeah. That is a fantastic helicopter.
It's the Cobra. It's literally the Cobra, but we found the class, which for some reason the airspeeder just never picked up again.
So it's the Cobra helicopter, not the Cobra BattleMech, because those are two different things. I do want to make a video on the Cobra because I think the mech looks super cool. But there's two configurations. And that's it. If I mix it with the Apollo, because those two mechs are supposed to be built side by side, maybe I'd be able to make a decent video out of it. Cobra looks so aggressive. I'm going to show it on stream there. With its two LRM-15s and two medium lasers. It doesn't look enough like Commander Cobra, though. All right. How bad are things now? Oh, an ATM-3 just went. And Bandit just took some more damage.
Quickly running out of ammo for those.
Oh, a double heat sink. Two double heat sinks went. Okay.
I need those to cool down.
Those ER medium lasers are hitting the bandits. Okay. Marauders managed to hit with its AC-5, that's a recoilless rifle. The Donner just killed the battle armor. Okay. The Marauder hits with the recoilless rifle again, but not with the PPCs. Another guy dies from an ER large laser. PPC misses on a 4. Your battle armors are shooting at my battle armors. And, whole lot of damage. Nobody died, but a whole lot of damage. So things are going to be very bad very soon. There's nothing. I shouldn't have shot everything with the bandit, but there's nothing could hit, but I still did it. Lasers hitting on the blood asp again. A little bit of damage. One inner sphere standard battle armor dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. There's still probably like one guy up. Small lasers dealing some damage. Bunch of small lasers shooting at stuff. Oh, one block of Marauder armors just died. Blew out another double eat sinks. But that's on the other one.
It's fine, they're padding.
That's what they often are, yeah. Well, Ravager dead, Ravager dead, Ravager dead. So the 3 guys, like, your small lasers just killed everyone.
That is a clan small laser. It's effectively near for medium.
So the inner sphere, light colorless rifle did some damage. The David did nothing. I mean, I needed a 4 to it, so of course I missed. So you missed, which you're against the other block there. Interpersonal Gauss missed. Auto rifle it for a little bit of damage. The black Python just shot at the Marauder and dealt a whole lot of damage. The other one shot at some inner sphere standard and killed 2 troopers. The Great Worm just killed a trooper with its ag, and then killed the entire unit with ER medium lasers and ER small lasers. Oh, the Manteuffel is starting to destroyed by damage. Okay, it is. I was gonna say starting to look rough. No, it is. It is dead rough. Inner sphere standard taking on ER medium laser, 2 ER medium lasers, APM3s, which are very nasty against battle armors. 1 group destroyed, and you managed to stay up. There's a whole lot of battle armors all over the place.
I don't have a whole lot of mech left.
I've dealt more damage against you in this game than I did against like everybody else together. So you are doing rough, but you're still doing I don't know how it's going to turn out. Honestly, I don't know how it's going to turn out.
Blood ass shutdown.
Yeah, that's a thing that happens. Oh, and because it's shut down and took damage, it falls. Ugh.
Needs a 7, roll 6.
We will have to. This is turning to be a slobber knocker. Yeah, that's the
Especially
term for this.
Now off with battle armor all around it.
Yeah, you got friendly battle armors close, so at least there's that. And well, I have. Well, here goes nothing.
Oh no.
What am I? Yeah, you're also going to try to run away. Flee. Flee. There we go. I'm going to save those bandits for later. Thing is, they just basically used every single battle armor they bought for this and trying to steal a dropship. So that was expensive. The Cobra is a smaller trebuchet? Yes, it basically is. It's a 45-ton missile support unit without an XL engine, so it is able to take a decent amount of damage. It probably won't run very hot either. Ferrofibrous, endo steel. Not the cheapest thing around, but not the worst thing around either. It's very reasonable. We'll go with that. A very reasonable medium 45-ton mech that can do a very big amount of damage. It's one of those things that I'd probably like double or triple group together to be able to do a decent amount of damage. If you have like 3 of those or 2 of those, you're going to be able to do very good bombardment. And just stay there. Just stay there. You stay there too.
If the Great Worm's too far away.
Yeah, the Great Worm's probably not going to be able to assist anymore. Does it have jump jets? No, the Cobra doesn't have jump jet. It's a 5.8 without jump jets. But it has no XL engine, but it doesn't have case.
It doesn't need to. I mean,
Yes,
go on?
It's got 2 LRM-15, so it has plenty of ammo. So case would be intelligent to have on there. The Lyran's building a mech for the Free Worlds League, so that's probably why.
Immobile. Is that mobile? Completely immobile?
Flee.
Enter the building?
I have no idea, mate. I don't know why it said it entered a building there. Oh, I can't mech attack. I can't swarm with the Ravager because it doesn't have claws or anything to... Oh, well.
That could have gone badly.
Well, that could have gone better for me. I can still shoot with those recoilless rifles, so at least there's that. There we go. Marauders have big guns. You're running away. You're running away. You keep trying to do stuff with your big guns. Let's try that. You haven't got any weapons. You haven't got any weapons. You haven't got any weapons. You keep running. You just run away. Keep running. With the arms being missile pointed closer to the longbow, it's really cool looking. The Cobra is really cool looking, but if you look, there was an Iron Wind Mini for it. And if I was to do a video on it, that's the only thing I could hope to maybe have. So, yeah. Oh, and if you look for it, of course, all you really find are battle cobras and not actual cobras. There's 2 on camo specs that are really not great quality. Then there's the helicopter, and yeah, not there's some mechs like that I'd love to do videos on, but there's just not enough stuff. Wonder if there's a mech-sized drive-through. You're feeling hungry. I know Real Mech is loved at a picture like that once. I think it was a Stinger or something stopping at a drive-through, and it was a 2-story drive-through, and the higher story is where they were serving BattleMechs. Not sure that would be how it works, but you know. All right, the Annuar killed a group of battle armor. Okay. The other one didn't do much, though. Arm blown off on the Star Adder from the recoilless rifles.
You can -2 to hit. There's a roll you can make. Due to standing on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, I needed a -2. I guess I should be able to hit on a -2, but knowing my luck, I would have missed. Well, 1 trooper killed by an ER large laser. Streak SRM2 softening up a few of them. The Marauder, it with the recoilless rifle. 1 other group of battle armor dead. Your battle armor are shooting at my battle armors. They're chunking off the armor. And I'm shooting at the blood asp with just about everything, so it might start looking rough at some point. Killed an inner sphere standard with your AP Gauss. I mean, the auto rifles, that adds up at some point. It starts adding up.
Just a little bit of extra damage.
One trooper hits. Yeah. Elementals shooting at the inner sphere standard. Group killed by damage. The Manteuffel keeps trying his best, and his best is actually pretty good.
Got a headshot.
Your pilot ejected. That's part of it. Yeah, I mean, we both got a headshot. You at in the early game, me at the late game. You'll have to replace that blood asp with something else at some point. All right.
Killed
Another group of troopers is killed. The Marauder group is killed. That Manteuffel is still up, surprisingly. And the other blood asp just fell. Okay. Yeah, okay. So what do I have in here right now? Got 1 guy, 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys. Okay. You can do /victory. There's no way I can go through everything that's there with what I've got left in 1 turn, basically.
Because you have 1 battle armor left. Okay.
I mean, my groups of guys are quite limited. So if you /victory, I'll /defeat, and there we go.
And then just done through the ground.
You have captured the base, basically. And yes, it did cost you quite a bit.
percent of the battlefield. And
But your pilot survived, and you've
One-
got enough elementals around that I don't think the enemy battle armors are going to kill your pilot.
well, the
It was a
pilot's
tough.
already dead.
Hmm?
They failed the ejection.
Failed the ejection?
Yep.
Even with the edge? Jeez.
Oh, I didn't give them edge.
Oh, you're supposed to have 1 point of edge on each character. Well, on both of the both of the humans, you're supposed to have edge on. So she's not dead. She's probably banged up. But thanks to edge that you forgot to give them, which is understandable.
To reroll
Yeah, I
the
would.
ejection.
With an ejection reroll, you were shut down and prone.
Mhm.
That's a 7. And I just rolled a 10. You're good.
1 unit light damage, 2 1 3. 1 destroyed, 1 crew ejected.
Oh yeah, this was a painful battle. You cost the enemy quite a bit though, and you did take a weapons factory out of it. So that is a very good prize to be able to claim. If I look here, I mean, I wish I had gotten your Great Worm, but I wasn't even able to. All right.
The Anhurst very nearly died. The Vipers very nearly died.
Oh yeah, I mean, I add stuff on the field. Don't worry. I mean, it wasn't meant to be easy. And I must have played better than I normally play because I was actually able to do something good for once. Then again, I am learning more and more how to use tanks, how to use battle armors, how to use VTOLs. I'm very used to playing mechs pretty much exclusively. So this whole campaign is teaching me a whole lot of tactics and a whole lot of things, and I hope it helps other people see the advantages of sometimes using things like battle armors and techs and terrible VTOLs, but when you got enough, bad things start happening. Well, welcome to the wonderful world of being in the periphery on the new St.Andrews. What they build, and the best thing they build, is the Arbiter, which is a construction mech
Security
with a
mech.
gun. But no, they build locusts, they build stingers, I think they build one other thing. I'd have to go check my notes for it. They build one other thing. And they do produce ferrofibrous armor. They do produce, I mean, that's why the Steel Vipers are there. It's to get a factory that builds ferrofibrous armor and ammunition right next to the Marian Hegemony, rather than having to go haul the stuff from the Union all the way there whenever they need supplies. They'll have a base right next to it with factories and everything ready to go. A bit of a smart move for once. And who knows? Maybe you'll be able to make an Arbiter with an AC-10 at some point. Wouldn't be a bad idea. All right. I thank everybody for watching. If you got in late, you can go and start watching the stream from the start. This was a battle armor, mayhem, and carnage. There was battle armors everywhere. There were a decent amount of mechs, decent amount of vehicle. It was fun, I hope, for me, and I hope it was fun for Armor as well. And I will see everybody later. Thank you for watching. We should have a video tomorrow, but it might be a little bit late because I have to go and drop off my kid to a birthday party. So we